Hey friends, welcome to my channel. We are in day 5 of our Scotland trip and I'll be going on a day trip to Dunfermline Abbey, Roslin Chapel and Stirling Castle. I booked a day trip by Highland Experience Tours from Viator. In this video, we will explore only Dunfermline Abbey. I took a bus to the pickup point. It was a bit difficult to locate the exact point since it was my first day out in the city. I met my fellow traveler friends who were from New Zealand, Australia and the US. A British girl named Terry, as you can see in this picture, she became an instant connection. The guide was very friendly and humorous. He took us to the 3 iconic bridges viewpoint on the River Forth. The Forth Bridge, the Forth Road Bridge and Queen's Ferry Crossing. Next, we were about to head towards Dunfermline Abbey. So here we are in Dunfermline Abbey. This parish church is located in Margaret Street in Fife region. The church occupies the site of the ancient chancel and transepts of a large medieval Benedictine abbey, which was confiscated and sacked in 1560 during the Scottish Reformation and permitted to fall into disrepair. Part of the old abbey church continued in use at that time, and some parts of the abbey infrastructure still remain. The church dates back to the 12th century AD. With time, parts of the walls and the roofs began collapsing, and several parts of the church are now in ruins. There is also a monastery in the same complex. The Dunfermline Palace is also present in the same campus, although it's incomplete. The church has been operational since its inception. The church is very beautiful, as you can see from the inside. I have always been a very huge fan of churches since I have studied in Catholic school, so I have a fascination for churches since childhood. The piano was so soothing. Saints in the Sky. There were fresco paintings on the ceiling of the church. There was a glass painting, and this was the part of the church which was right outside the main worship area. It was a long corridor, beautiful, with pillars all around. The old building was a fine example of simple and massive Romanesque architecture. The Afghan church architecture in Mumbai, in India, it references a door on the right side of the church of Dunfermline Abbey. The cemetery has received most of Scotland's royal dead than any other place in the kingdom. The skeletal remains of Robert the Bruce are buried here. He was the most famous and the most beloved ruler of Scotland. The complex is quite an expansive area. I climbed down the stairs and went inside the part where old artifacts had been stored. It's quite peaceful over there and you'll love the place. The ruined buildings and the old architecture, there's a different charm in it. The entire complex is so beautiful and well maintained even at this age. There was a separate section, a building which is newly constructed, and it's a museum which houses some of the important things from World War II, World War I, and it also shows the timeline of Scotland, Dunfermline Abbey from 1000 AD and marks the important events that took place in the area. I spent quite a lot of time over here. I was actually loving the place. There were flowers, there was this unicorn, the national animal of Scotland. And finally, my tour of Dunfermline Abbey ended with a huge surprise from one of the visitors who dressed himself up in the royal attire. It was lovely to see him over there. This is the outside, the exterior part of the complex. You can hear the church bells ringing. Here ends my tour of Dunfermline Abbey. Thanks for watching. Thank you.